Jain friends, I'm Major Gaurav Arya and you're watching the Chanakya Dialogues English. Like this video, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. First of all, Asylum Aid is saying, is Rwanda a safe country? First of all, it's not your problem whether Rwanda is a safe country or not, and who will ascertain whether it's a safe country or not? Is Asylum Aid going to ascertain that Rwanda or XYZ country is safe or not? This is a legally elected government. This is the UK that you're talking about. It's a democracy. And if the government of UK, after all its investigations and after all its, thoroughness of doing a professional job, have decided that Rwanda is the place where these people should go, why should organizations or human rights organizations like, Asylum Aid, this is a racket. Friends, I'm telling you, this is a racket. People from other countries who want to immigrate to Western countries. Friends, 99% of the people who claim political asylum will say stuff like, we are being persecuted in our home countries. And there are many people who say, we are of a certain sexual orientation and our home country is, I want to marry somebody from, they will say that, there is a caste issue if it's in India, or there is a religion issue if it's Pakistan, or some issue or the other, and they will claim citizenship of another country. I don't understand this at all. Why is this the UK's problem? You have to understand. First of all, these people are criminals. Who is a criminal? A person who has broken the law is a criminal. If it is proved that you have broken the law, you're a criminal. So I don't understand it. See, it does not matter what your, okay, maybe I need money. I'm undergoing financial distress and I need money. Is it okay for me to rob a bank because I'm in financial distress? Because if I rob a bank, I would have been breaking the law. Is it okay for me to rob a jewelry store or rob a store or rob any person on the street just because I'm undergoing financial distress? Will that be okay? No. It's not okay. It's a crime. I'm breaking the law. Therefore, my actions would be deemed to be that of a criminal. I thought it was pretty straightforward. So people who enter the UK by breaking the law, by faking papers, and it does not matter whether they fake papers or not, they have not come through the legal route, which means they've come through the illegal route, so they're criminals. Whatever their motivations are. They've broken the law, they're criminals. Now this whole sob story, you see the entire, I'm not against immigration. Let me tell you, whether it's to the UK or whether it's to the US, I'm not against immigration. I'm just saying that you want to go to UK. You cannot start a relationship based on a lie. That is what I'm against. You want to tell a country, and when I'm saying you, I mean the people who illegally immigrate to various countries. I don't understand this concept at all. And I don't blame the illegal immigrants. I blame UK. I blame the government of UK. With this kind of soft approach, you already have so many problems with illegal immigrants in UK, especially those who come from radical Islamist countries. You have such a big problem in the UK. There are Sharia zones where you cannot enter. You have a very serious problem. And rather than solving the problem which is there in front of you, which is staring you in the face, there is one asylum aid, there is one this aid and that aid, and UK, as you know it, will cease to exist. UK as you know it, it'll not be there. The character and the entire ethos of UK is changing. Many places in UK look like you're in Pakistan because people in Pakistan produce children like it's going out of fashion tomorrow. There are people in Pakistan, they'll just land up in the UK. They'll say that we are being persecuted there in Pakistan. A Muslim from Pakistan, a Sunni Muslim from Punjab, Pakistan will say, Pakistan was made for you. How in God's name can you be persecuted? It was made for Muslim, and you're Punjabi, you're the majority in Pakistan. And then you'll claim that you're being persecuted because of your religion or some nonsense. And then you'll land up in the UK. Free housing. You'll be on dole. on government assistance and have 20 children inside UK? And what are they going to do when they grow up? They're going to do exactly the same thing. They're going to be on government support and they're going to produce 20 children each. So 20 to 20. That is how, you see, this whole thing about, let's let immigrants come in because we are such a nice country. No. You got to pick and choose the kind of people you are allowing into your country. You don't want people who want to turn, Pakistan into a Sharia state. You don't want that. And they're doing that. And they have said it on your face. The problem is they are saying it on television, they're saying it on social media. All these guys from Yemen, all these guys from Lebanon and Palestine and Pakistan and other countries, they're saying it on your face. They're marching on your streets. They're marching in your streets and they're telling you on your face that we want to convert, UK to a Muslim country. They're saying it on your face. And you refuse to see it because, you're so large-hearted and if you say anything, it will be Islamophobia. Your police is useless. The UK police, absolutely useless. You're so scared of being called racist. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. I can only assume that you guys don't love the UK. I don't think there are any British who is of this thought and orientation. I think he does not or she does not love Britain. What you need is a very strong right-wing government in the UK. You need an extremely strong right-wing government which will stand up for the people. And I'm not against immigration. I'm against people breaking the law. I'm against a relationship starting off with a lie. Don't do that. And so, the outcome of this legal challenge could impact the future of UK's asylum policies and its international obligations regarding the treatment of refugees. This whole thing about international treatment of refugees and asylum seekers, I don't know why the West has brought it upon itself. Saudi Arabia, it is the leader of the Muslim world, it is not taking any refugees. Saudi Arabia has got enough money to give God a complex. Saudi Arabia is not taking in any refugees. They said, no, I'm sorry, it's not our fault. It's not our doing. We'll not do anything like that. The UAE is not doing it. In fact, I would suggest to the UK Home Office that if you want to take people from Muslim countries, why don't you take people from the UAE? They're good people, they're hardworking people, they're Muslims. They're qualified people. They follow the law. They have a sense of civility. They understand social structures. Why don't you take people from Saudi Arabia? I fail to understand. Take people from Saudi Arabia. They'll respect the law. They'll be assets to the UK. The problem is that you're taking people from rubbish countries like Yemen and Syria and Lebanon and Palestine and Pakistan. That is why your country is going to the dogs. Morocco. This transporting of illegal migrants to Rwanda is good even for immigrants. And it's good because, the immigrants at that point in time, the legal immigrants, then they realize that yes, they are there because of merit. They are there because they can integrate into that society. They're there because they respect the local culture. They respect the local religion. They respect the local laws. And that's very important, Why would somebody, I don't understand, why would somebody leave Pakistan, enter the UK, and then attempt to make another Pakistan inside the UK? It makes no sense at all. You should have stayed back in Pakistan. Why do you want to make another Pakistan inside the UK? And thank God I've never seen Indians doing this. We don't do that nonsense. Yes, of course, a lot of Indians legally migrate to a lot of countries. But we are known for paying our taxes. We are known for following the rules. We are known for obeying the law. We are known for being model citizens. We are known for contributing to society. And that is something that we are extremely proud of. And our host countries are also proud of us. You ask any American, you ask people in the American government and they'll tell you that Indians are model citizens. Wherever they go, they contribute. They're a big plus to the society. And today, what has happened in the UK is that there is this marriage of convenience between the radical Islamists and the left. And the left, the traitorous left in the UK, has traditionally been stabbing England in the back. That is what the left does in every other country that it manages to grow its roots in. They damage that country. And this is what the left has done to the UK, and this marriage of convenience that I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen, between the left and the radical Islamists. This is something that they have used to put up a united front, and whenever there is a problem, these people raise their heads. Like, for example, Israel hit back. Israel did not start this war. But suddenly you have these processions in their hundreds of thousands. People come from certain countries. So you'll have a lot of Lebanese, you'll have a lot of Palestinians, you'll have a lot of Syrians, you'll have a lot of Yemenis, you'll see a lot of Pakistanis, you'll see a few Bangladeshis, you'll see all these countries, and all these people coming together, a united front, and trying to push against the social and economic and political structure of Britain. Let me also tell you a couple of things. There was a time when I got very, very offended if somebody would, say names and say things against me. But today I say that it's all right. I must speak the truth. And here I am trying to speak the truth. You have people in the UK offering namaz on the road, blocking traffic. And the white person is terrified. Why are white people terrified? Not because of these, 500 people offering namaz on the road. No. What terrifies them is, if they stop somebody or if they say that, please don't block the road, some guy would turn around and say, hey, you're being racist. You're an Islamophobe. And the white person would have no answer. They prey upon white guilt. Sure. England's past has not exactly been rosy. Yes, England has committed massive human rights violations in the past. And this is something that must be spoken about. Ladies and gentlemen, what is happening in the UK today is a concerted effort by migrants to change the social structure of the UK, to change the religious structure of the UK, your religious identity, your cultural identity, your political identity. Why do you think UK is the most favored destination today, or one of the most favored destinations in the world? Why do you think that is? There are certain values, the Judeo-Christian values, that the UK holds sacred. The rule of law, free speech, democracy, disagreement, the right to offend. Most of these illegal immigrants come from countries where such concepts do not exist. And in some of the countries from which they come into the UK illegally, many of these so-called freedoms that you have in the UK are actually crimes there. They're crimes there. People can be punished, thrown into prison, or put to death. They come from such backgrounds, and suddenly UK expects, the government of UK stupidly expects them to integrate with UK society and then become model citizens. There is a saying in Hindi, which I'll translate into English, that one bad fish spoils the pond. So if you're thinking that the bad fish will enter the pond and become a good fish, that's not going to happen. It will spoil everybody. And that is what is happening in the UK with illegal immigration. I don't care. I'm a proud Indian. I don't care if the illegal immigrant is, an Indian or of any other nationality. I don't even care if he's law-abiding or not. If that person is an illegal immigrant, he must be thrown out. You can send him back to India for all I care. You can send him to Rwanda. I couldn't care less. But I want to tell the people of UK, especially the white population of UK, and I'm not fear-mongering. I'm not against any religion whatsoever. I just want to tell the white population, this is specifically to the white population of the United Kingdom, your nation is under attack. Your nation is under very severe assault. The nature, the character, and the DNA of your country is about to change. And only you can stop it. You have to step forward. You have to take radical decisions. It's surprising that nobody before Rishi Sunak took this step. But I think it's very critical. Send more planes to Rwanda. Send everybody to Rwanda. Send them to the Congo or Tanzania or wherever you want to send them. How does it matter? Just send them out. And I just hope that other countries will follow suit. I just hope that the other countries will say that we like what the UK is doing and we want to deport them also. This is not only, I've spoken about your culture, I've spoken about your traditions, about your religion, about your society in the UK. It's not just about that. You have a very serious national security crisis on your hands. And I will tell you why. The simple reason is that tomorrow, if the Israel-Iran conflict turns into a war, I hope it does not, but if it does turn into a war, England cannot be sure where a very significant portion of their population, where their loyalties lie. I would like to tell the people of the UK that you have very powerful fifth columnists inside your country. And these people are working day and night to harm the United Kingdom. The sooner you wake up to this fact, the better it is for you. These people come as fifth columnists inside your country. They plan, they plot, they take over spaces. Suddenly you'll find that there are entire towns or entire sections, entire neighborhoods that you cannot enter. Suddenly one day you take a wrong turn and you land up at a place in England which does not look like England. And that day it will be too late to lament.